Hi, welcome to Gardenville.tv. We're out here in the garden. It's the end of May and it's a beautiful day, and we have a grow ring here. Now we've a lot of clips on grow rings. Grow rings are a fantastic product for the garden, aren't they, Susan?
I think they're absolutely
Now you're very
super,
keen on them, aren't you?
I'm keen on them because I think for growing veg in small spaces, you know how keen I am on growing veg because I like eating things.
Yeah.
But, you know, even on your terrace or whatever,
yeah.
even with what we're going to do now with sweet pea and petunias and things.
Yeah, so there's
it gives you,
loads of uses.
And there's good depth. And this one is particularly attractive. It's a sort of wood effect.
Yeah.
And it gives you good depth for planting. You can do salads, you can do anything.
And the amazing thing about this is it takes 1 second to put together. I couldn't believe it today. I literally just put it together and here we are.
Yeah.
And I noticed we had a tier of them, which we have on a clip. And we had a small one and a bigger one and then a bigger one again, which you will find in Gardenville. And I wanted to use the soil from those grow rings, so I went out today to transfer the soil over to this, and they come off. To pull them apart is so easy.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. It's like a cake. You literally pick up the grow ring and the soil is left there, and you dig away and put it into the wheelbarrow and transfer it over.
I think as well, the tiered effect, what opportunities it gives you for growing. Instead of your space going that way, it's going that way.
It's going that way.
Sort of high-rise living for plants.
Absolutely, definitely. You're absolutely right. This would be very attractive on a balcony.
Yeah,
I think this. It's smart. It's trendy. It's not imposing colour-wise.
No, I think these
it's
are
really
excellent
nice.
Now, this new
Anyway, so we're going
let's
to do
get going here. We're
the sweet
going
pea.
to do the sweet pea.
Yeah.
So let's put our canes in. Yeah.
These are old canes now.
That's
I'd used
right.
for
There's
something else.
No problem with that. 1, 2, 3.
Now, I really like this idea. We're going to grow sweet pea up these canes.
Sweet pea up these
which
canes.
would be really
and
attractive,
then,
wouldn't it? And surrounded by plants then.
Surrounded by plants.
Okay. So we're just tying string around the top of this.
String around the top.
Susan, should you run the string down that so that the
Well,
sweet
that's
pea...
what I was going to say. That will be your job when I'm gone.
Okay, I did this before. You can see an old an old piece of string. I wound it all the way down so that the sweet pea can grab onto it.
The other thing, bring his leg out here a bit more.
Okay, how are they now? They all balanced.
Okay.
And they go down low enough, don't they?
They do. That should
yeah.
hold fairly well. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, what you can do actually is
just to show us.
You can get some of the sort of P&B bean netting and tie a piece around it.
Or if you just have your string here, like.
Or if you just had your string here.
Do you know, again, it's all sort of convenience, isn't it?
It's all convenience.
Oh, no, I didn't do that.
Well, I mean, I haven't got enough here, but that sort of thing at intervals all the way up.
Oh, that's another way of doing it.
That's another way of doing it, and do another one here, or you could, if you have a long enough string, just keep winding up, so they get something for their little tendrils to
So I don't need to do this all the way up like that?
You don't need to do all the way up there, because they will actually hang on to these, but you want a framework of wire. As I say, you could use a strip of the P&B netting just tied around it.
Okay. Right,
or,
and you can get that in your local hardware.
You get it in your local garden centre hardware.
Now, just to let you know, I've had this sweet pea a long time because I've been waiting to plant it.
Oh right, okay.
So as you can see, there seems to be
rather a lot of root.
Rather a lot of root, which I'm learning. My goodness, look at the root on that.
Because these are so wound up together, we plant the whole clump. If you got them earlier, before they'd all completely knotted together, you could actually just separate them out as the individual plants.
Oh, I see. So I get much more for it.
You get much more. We'll try now doing...
Just dividing it in half.
Pulling it in half like that.
Okay. But you'd like a full bushy sweet pea here, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but I mean, these are... What you do with sweet pea, if you've grown them from seed, is when they're about so long, you nip the tip out of them.
Yeah.
So as they bush out, you can see here probably that you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 stems.
Right.
So that's...
So each of those would actually form a...
Oh yes, each of those will form
Oh right.
So
are you looking for your trowel?
I'm looking for my trowel, yes. I need
Here we are.
Gopher, yes.
bring the lovely one you gave me, Susan.
Fingernails in a bad enough state.
Okay.
So we'll do one sweet pea per cane.
Okay. Just get it close to the cane.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And the same on the other side then? Is it? Or?
Yes, I think we'll be okay as we are with just one
Oh,
per,
will we?
yeah, one per cane.
Okay.
Because there's quite a lot of sweet pea in these.
Do you know, I like leaving the little signs with them.
Oh, so as you know what you...
Well, just, you know the way. Because if people stop and look, they say, oh, that's lovely. At least they know what
we've got some
we've planted here.
mixed colour petunias around here, and those are probably mixed colour sweet pea.
So that'll look attractive, won't it?
Here with these. I think it'll look great, yeah.
Yeah, so do I. Very nice.
And you know that with sweet pea, the more you pick it, the more flowers you get.
No, I didn't know that.
Right, because the object of the thing flowering is for it to set seed to propagate itself. So by continuously picking the flowers, it will keep producing. If you don't pick, it will just go to seed.
Now, how far are these to go? Maybe that's too far.
I don't think it's terribly sort of... I'm doing them about 5 or 6 inches here.
Okay. You'd like that to be nice and bushy, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, these won't trail over, will they,
These
Susan?
are upright ones. These don't trail. I mean, they'll flop about to a certain extent.
Right.
But they're not the trailing variety.
Now, Molly, don't you decide to
No,
take them. Here we go.
The
I
last
pull these
thing
out
we
for you.
need. Okay. There's nothing quite as nice as the smell of sweet pea. So I find it terribly nostalgic.
Of sweet pea. And you can cut it and put it in a vase.
Oh yes,
can't
it
you?
melts very well. That's what it's for, really. It's the more you
I
cut,
think
the
this
better.
is absolutely gorgeous now. Sorry, do you?
Yep, I think this
The
is
look
great.
at this is really nice.
Ooh, it's a bit on the dry side, so give them good water when they go in.
Right, okay.
And we do have a full can of water behind, just so we just forgot them. So we put we probably should have soaked these first, but they'll be grand.
Because it's so dry.
It's so dry, yeah.
Yeah. So good old watering then. Isn't that very attractive?
Well, I think...
Stand back and have a look at that. Oh, I think that's lovely. I think that's really lovely. Now,
there again, once these have all grown, I mean, you will need
will you have to
water.
replace the soil then?
It's good garden topsoil, so I think each year if you add manure,
It'll be okay.
it'll probably be okay, yeah. Now, I perhaps wouldn't grow sweet pea in this one every year if you're
Right.
keeping the same soil.
Yes, okay.
But you could grow something different.
Susan, I
next
think
year.
that is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, sorry, on the balcony, can you imagine all the sweet pea if you have the sun? Would you need the sun facing this? You would.
Ideally, you want some sun, yes.
So you could have it in the
shade.
corner of your balcony and all the sweet pea growing up. It'll be
You'll be able
just
to pick it and bring it in.
gorgeous. Pick it and bring it in. I think
So,
that's...
I'm going to leave you later when you've nothing better to do to get some string or something and
I'll finish all that.
finish
I'll do all
up.
that.
So
yeah. I'll
and you
string
can
it
sort
up.
of cross them as well, sort of, so that they get something to cling to.
So
as they
literally
go.
just do as you did, swing round, round, and
Right,
go
about
how much?
Sort of 3 inches apart.
3 inches apart all the way to the
Yeah,
top.
that'll do the trick.
Perfect.
As
Terrific.
I say, you could use wire, and you can also buy tripod type things with wire on them for using for that kind of thing. You know.
But I like
we're
cheap
doing
and
the-
cheerful. So,
Well, yes, we're doing
you
the
know.
sort of.
but you
ready-made
know,
here.
we do have films coming up of alternatives. As you say, you can
Yeah,
buy the
you
full
can buy
pack,
the full thing of.
and it's all sorted for you into
just-
the hardware store.
Just remember, water and some liquid feed during the summer at times, and then pick plenty of sweet pea to keep it flowering.
And would I need to do the liquid feed now?
No,
not until later on.
They're not till a bit later on.
Great.
And the other thing with the petunias, you probably, as the flowers fade, if you deadhead them as well.
Does that encourage other
It
flowers?
encourages others, and they look better. Otherwise,
Okay.
they look sort of not very nice as they're dying off.
Great. I'm absolutely delighted.
Well,
with
I'm
that.
looking forward to seeing that now in the summer
Yeah,
when
so
you've looked
am I.
after it carefully.
Yeah.